So ahead of Ghana's game against Egypt, well, I caught up with Ghanaian sports journalist Saddick Adams to preview and also look at how Ghana can end up beating Egypt in the 2023 African Cup of Nations group stages match. Well, from there we also get to speak with Solomon Kalou, who also touched on Ghana's performance lately, which hasn't been really encouraging. Well, the former Ivorian international had a word to say about Ghana's performance lately. But before that, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it and speak with Saddick Adams on how Ghana can beat Egypt in the game on Thursday. Obama, let's touch on the Cape Verde game. Were you surprised that we lost?
Not surprised, but surprised somehow. Not really surprised because on the fact of it, we have been losing. We've been losing in the African Cup of Nations. We've lost around 4 games and won 1 out of 10. So losing to Cape Verde was not extraordinary in the scheme of affairs. It's something that has been happening to the Black Stars, but it's the hope that kills. You expect that things will change, and it doesn't change. But it's not too, an extraordinary result. Cape Verde have never lost a game, an opening game of the AFCON. They don't lose game. They've only lost 1 game in the group stages. And if you look at these factors combined and look at what the Black Stars have become of in recent years, you clearly can say that it's not a surprising or shocking scoreline, but then it's Ghana. So any defeat to any country of that sort will be a shocking.
Looking at the goals we consider, will you say it was a goalkeeping problem or a defending problem?
It is a team problem. If the ball did not move from the attacking position to the defense, it wouldn't have caused the goal. It's a team problem. We make very petty mistakes, and all because we have not had players who have played together. And I keep on maintaining this. We have players, defenders should be playing for a minimum of 2 years before they can go to a tournament, or 1 year. If they've not played in the senior national team together, at least they should have some sort of familiarity with themselves. Either they played at the club level or at the under 17 or under 20. You cannot bring in defenders who have never played competitive football together and start them in a tournament like this. It's always going to be difficult. I know other teams can make it, but that is a proven test. You need cohesion. You need your team to be very solid. You need your team to be familiar with each other. That's why you have a progression from the youth level to the senior level. If you have your players having played together, understanding themselves, like ACN, John Mensah, Sule Muntari, Michael Essien, having been together for such a long time, they understand that by the 90th minute, this guy is tired. This guy is the one with the momentum. You can always pass to him when the game gets tired. These are things that you cannot simply buy within the instance of 10 days or 11 days of camping. It has to be a process.
Now, let's look at goal scoring issue. It's almost become like a 1-goal team. Score 1 goal and defend, and if our opponent scores 2 goals, then we are in trouble. Chris Hughton used a different approach in the game against Cape Verde. We saw Ransford Debois connect so far. He has been crucified after the game. What is the issue in attack for us?
It's the way we set up our team, and I say we do not have strikers, so we should play according to our strength. You don't need to, by all means and forcibly, put somebody in to strike when you know the person is not an out-and-out striker. Yeah. There are teams that are maximizing some midfielders because they are false 9. You have to try and adapt to a style that will suit the players you have at your disposal. We have not been scoring goals because we don't have strikers. When we had Jan, we were scoring. When we had players who were sharp, we were scoring goals. We had Matthew Amoa. At least he can afford you some 2 goals in 5 games, which is good enough compared to what we've witnessed in recent times. So we have to know our team, the strengths and weaknesses, and play according to our style. Kudus will return to the team maybe and bring in some goals or try to create some opportunities, but it doesn't look good for us, especially from defense to midfield to attack.
Now, finally, looking at how Mozambique nearly beat Egypt. Can the Black Stars also cause a surprising defeat to Egypt on Thursday?
At the African Cup of Nations, every result is normal. there are no surprises anymore. Every team here has come in to fight for their nation. If we have that kind of zeal and commitment and enthusiasm without being scared and jittery at this level, I'm sure we can play against them. It is not a too scary Egyptian side. It is not that formidable Egyptian side. Mohamed Salah is not the Mo Salah of yesteryears. But like I said, if the likes of Mendes and Rodriguez and these Cape Verdean strikers are making mincemeat of our defense, then Mohamed Salah will be a handful for them. But we need to map a strategy to handle them.
All right. Saddick Adams, thanks for your time. So that is Saddick Adams, Ghanaian sports journalist, talking about Ghana's preparation for the game against Egypt. Well, away from him, let's turn our attentions to former Ivorian international Solomon Kalou, who was also at Ghana's first game against Cape Verde on Sunday, where we lost by 2-1. He had a word for the Black Stars on their current performance lately, and we caught up with him in the mix zone, and this was what he had to say about the Black Stars.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate because if you notice how many times they've been in the final for the past years and losing by penalties, so those are things that you cannot control. So I think Ghana is close to win another one, and if they won it here in their neighborhood, I think that would be an amazing story for them. So that's all the best I can wish to Ghanaian. I think Ghana is the figure of African football, and they deserve to be on the top. So let's hope for them.
For your country, Ivory Coast, they've not hosted the AFCON for such a long time. How different has this been, and do you think they've missed the reason why it's been very important and the fans are cheering their teams on?
Yeah, because for many time now, Ivory Coast wanted to host the AFCON. We didn't have the chance to be part of that, being a player and playing home. It's a lot of pressure, but it's a positive pressure because you're playing in front of your family and friends. I'm happy for the new generation because they get to experience the peak of football, the best of football, African Cup. Playing home ground is a great experience that any footballer in career can offer.
Solomon, what memories does this tournament currently bring to you since you are hosting it?
Many memories. You know, it was a tough time.
So there you have it, Solomon Kalou, who won the AFCON with Ivory Coast in 2015 when they beat Ghana at the AFCON, was the one you just heard from here on the channel of Sports Updates Ghana. Well, that's how we wrap up here on the channel. My name is Joseph Adamafiu, and until we meet again, please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'm out.